So these are very particularly exercises for stabilizing the hip joint, working on very specifically the outside and the inside of the thigh muscles. So using the circle and the band. So first of all, really accurately finding the inside thigh muscles. So you're placing the circle between your knees, and the cheat that we often do when we squeeze the circle is we just spin the knees inwards, or we just clamp with the buttocks. So what you want to try to do to start with is to really feel that you've got your big toe grounded, and rather than thinking of your knees pulling together, think of the inside seams of your trousers and just feel that they're pulling towards each other. If it happens correctly, it's more like the back of your thigh, almost like your hamstrings that are pulling together. So that's the sensation you're looking for. The backs of the inside thighs are engaging. So that would be your start exercise, to see if you can find the back of the inner thigh to engage. Then staying with your inside thigh, coming onto your side, you can put the circle underneath one ankle and have the other leg out to the front so it's not involved in the circle. My leg is parallel, so my knee is pointing straight forward, and the outside part of my ankle is slightly lifted, so I've got a neutral foot. My underneath leg is pressing down slightly, and I want to really check in that that inside thigh of the underneath leg is not involved, it's not that one, so that when I press this leg down, it very much feels like it's just this inside thigh muscle of the top leg. So again, the cheat that you would have would be to spin your leg in and out, or to get really grippy with your buttock muscle, or to use this inside thigh pulling upwards. So it's just that top one pulling down. So now we can do the outside of the thigh. So I've got a black band that's knotted. So first of all, what I'm going to do is to put it around my ankles, have my legs out straight, and what I'm doing is taking my legs apart far enough so I feel there's a little bit of work and action happening. So I'm checking my inside thighs are relaxed, the outside muscles of my legs are engaged, and I want to feel that first of all it's both of them. So very commonly we push out and it's actually one leg that's doing it, so making sure it's both. And just holding that shape and just checking that that is possible. The outside of your legs are engaged. Your buttocks aren't really doing anything at all. Your back certainly isn't. If you feel that, then contract your abdominals. And then just see, maybe can you get your ankles to rotate in and out? Can you separate your ankles from the outward push of your legs? So once you've done that, that's activating here, then we can add on and make this a little more challenging. So if you move the band up so it's just around your thighs, we're going to do bridging, and we're going to think about the outside of the leg working. So I've got my feet apart, my big toes are anchored, and I'm not trying to rotate out, that would be that. I'm trying to brace outwards, like my legs are pressing straight out, and I can feel a little bit of action in my buttocks and definitely outside of my thigh. So I want to keep that outward brace, checking that my inner thighs are not engaged. This is the outside of the leg. Abdominals contract, and I'm lifting up, trying to keep the outside pressure. So the point of this exercise is to feel the muscles on the outside of the legs, big toes anchored, outside of legs engaged, ribs connected, lower stomach engaged, and just see if you can hold that shape. And you'll feel your buttock muscles working really quite hard by the time you get up there. For this one, your inner thighs are off, the outer leg is on, the buttocks are on, abdominals, bottom of ribs. And then when you come down out of this position, you can just pull the ribs down and just feel that you can get these abdominal muscles around the bottom of your rib cage to work. So just do it one more time. So out brace, not twisting, but out brace. You're pressing up off your big toes. Once you're there, out bracing your legs, big toes, inner thighs relaxed, abdominals, just hold that shape and really feel that you've got that locked. And then it's ribs, waist, rolling back down. Okay, so that's balancing inner and outer thighs.